right, this is the part where the little spinny wheel is going. So this is probably being recorded, but here we go. All right. Hi, everyone joining us on the internet. Welcome. We are here. I am Hillary Richardson, coordinator of undergraduate research, and I'm here with Olivia Sagely, the Office of Undergraduate Research Student Assistant, and Dr. Kristi DiClemente, professor in the History, Political Science, and Geography department. She's going to talk to us a little bit about what you might see more of in the faculty, the words are escaping me, the faculty mentor panel on October 28th at noon. And she's going to tell us a little bit about what she thinks about undergraduate research. But before I talk anymore, I'm going to give the floor over to Olivia.
Hi, so I just have two questions for you. And my first one is, what does undergraduate research mean to you?
So for me, undergraduate research means giving students the chance to come up with their own project in a way, on a topic that they find interesting. So I'm a history professor, and when students work with me, I teach the pre-modern non-US, so like non-US history before 1800. I teach all of those. And so when they come to me, they're usually interested in some aspect of ancient or medieval history. And what undergraduate research lets them do is explore their interest in a topic or a question or a theme deeper. And it gives them the chance to, I don't know, explore the life at that time, or uncover a poem that no one has researched before, because there are a lot of them. And so undergraduate research is just a way for students to explore topics that they find interesting, and in some cases come up with really amazing conclusions that no one else has come up with before. So they get to do like new stuff. They get to find new things out about history, which I think is really fun. Does that answer your question? Is that a good answer?
Yes, thank you so much.
Good.
In charge of their own research, right? They're like put in power of their own questions.
Absolutely, absolutely. And yeah, I don't want to answer the second question before I answer the first question, but like, you know, I mean, it gives students the opportunity to explore the past, and the students who do that with me enjoy that kind of thing. I know not everyone likes history. I hear it all the time. Don't worry about it. If you don't like history, you don't have to do a history research project. But if you like history and want to do a history research project, it means that you want to learn more about the past. And so undergraduate research means that students can do that, right? It means that they can take the time to explore their interests. And that's what I love about it. I think that undergraduate research is incredibly important. And I have my students do research in almost all my classes, just because that curiosity and inquiry is just so important, I think, for students who leave the W, graduate from the W, not just like leave or graduate.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And so my second question is, what do undergraduate students gain from doing undergraduate research?
So for students, I think that they gain not just knowledge, which is kind of like obvious, but they gain actual marketable skills, which you don't get from reading a textbook, or you don't get from even like a discussion in class. And these skills are, number one, time management, because a lot of these projects are semester-long projects or year-long projects, right? So in the honors college, they do a year-long project. In the history department, they do a semester-long research project, and they have to manage their time. And this is a skill that takes practice and is highly sought after by employers. Number two, they have to be self-motivated, which again is not something that you know how to do, right? It's not like no one is born knowing how to motivate themselves to finish a project. It's just not a thing that humans are born doing. And so practicing this over and over again gives students the skills to, focus on a task and stay on task and, complete a project. The third thing that I think students get from doing research is self-confidence. And I know this may sound really stupid, but there is a pretty normal idea in sort of academia. And I forget the name now. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm on camera and I forget the name. Imposter syndrome. That's what I'm saying, imposter syndrome. So there's this kind of phenomenon called imposter syndrome where no matter how good you are at what you do, you in your mind think that you're terrible at it. And this is really common. And it happens undergrad, grad, professional levels. It happens everywhere. And one of the things that doing independent research can do for students is it can kind of break that cycle. It can give students the confidence to know that they can choose a topic, research a topic, and write about a topic, and it'll be good. And when they leave, they have a product that they can take to a grad school. They can take to like if you want to go get into journalism, take to a writing sample. And I don't know. And I just think that that is I think that's a huge deal. And that's not something that you necessarily get from your normal class time, right? You can learn a lot in class. You can learn a lot from books, but I think actually doing the project is a different level of learning, of, I don't know, independence and that kind of a thing. So I think that it's critical. I think undergraduate research is critical, and I'm so excited that other people are agreeing with me. Because sometimes you're forcing students to do research and they don't understand why, but by the end they're really happy. And I'm glad that other people like you guys are, and whoever's watching, whoever's watching, feel the same way. That's my answer to that question.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah. Is that it? That was easy.
I'll say one thing. Tune in Wednesday, October 28th. That's next week, noon on Facebook Live or Zoom. You can get more information on links and the event at our website, muw.edu/our. Let me do that one more time. muw.edu/our. All right.
Be there or be square.
That's right.